Tony Bobulinski, Hunter Biden's former business partner, has been answering questions into the impeachment inquiry on Joe Biden, and he is asked directly, who is the big guy? You may already be aware of this, but Hunter Biden was previously asked this same exact question under oath. And do you know what his answer was? His answer was, I don't know. I don't know who the big guy is. That is Hunter Biden's corrupt answer. Just think about this. If you were receiving millions of dollars from a business or a corporation, right? And you're heavily involved in this, and all of a sudden 10% of the money is going to be going to the big guy. Don't you think you might want to know who the big guy is? Like, wait a second. These are my companies. These are my shell companies I'm setting up here. I'm involved in a lot of these businesses, and you're going to funnel 10% to the big guy? That's a lot of money to give to the big guy. You'd think Hunter Biden would know who the big guy is, right? But under oath, he stated that he didn't know who the big guy is. What a liar. But check out this answer from Tony Bobulinski.
The ranking member just said that quote, Joe Biden was opposed to corruption. Really? So opposed, he leveraged $1 billion of American tax money to fire the prosecutor in Ukraine who was investigating Zolochevsky at Burisma, the company Hunter Biden sat on the board of. Wow. And the prosecutor who replaced Shokin, that Mr. Parnas referenced in his opening statement, Mr. Lutsenko, guess what he did? He took Zolochevsky off the wanted list and dropped the charges. Wow, he's really, really opposed to corruption there. Mr. Bobulinski, who's the big guy? Joe Biden. Are you sure about that? Because when
Jordan, Joe Biden.
Sure? You're sure?
I'm 1,000% sure.
Because when Hunter Biden did his deposition under oath, he said, I don't know who it is, even though he was copied on an email that said H will hold 10% for the big guy. You sure it's the big guy is Joe Biden?
1,000%. And there's other text messages that back that up, that the brave whistleblowers, Shapley and Ziegler, have produced, not from my phones, not from my BlackBerry that I took screenshots from. They took them from subpoenas directly from Apple's iCloud that back up the fact that Hunter knew the big guy was Joe Biden.
The big guy is the brand. The big guy is the lift. The big guy is the one who showed up at golf outings, who took phone calls and meetings and lunches and dinners with Hunter Biden and his business associates. Is that right?
Correct.
The only thing of value Hunter Biden ever had was his father's powerful position in the United States government. Of course, he's the big guy. Everyone knows this. The conservatives know it, but the Democrats know it too. The libs, the leftists, they all know it. They're not even really denying it at this point. They're just trying to aggressively go out, well, what crime did he commit? But you see in this opening here from Jim Jordan, he accurately lists out all of the corrupt activities that were being taken place by Joe Biden. Just think about this. Joe Biden is receiving insane amounts of money from foreign corporations, companies, and countries funneled through Hunter Biden's shell companies. He's talking to these business partners and leaders, showing up on the phone. He's the big guy. He got the money. It's a no doubter, but Hunter Biden's answer to me is the bigger thing. How can anyone look at Hunter Biden's answer that, well, I don't know who the big guy is. I just don't know. How can anyone believe that to be real? I mean, in all honesty, the guy was taking 10% of the money. You didn't think it important to know who a guy who's taking 10% of the money from all of this is? You liar. What do you all think about this? Leave your comments below. I'll catch you in the next video.